You're about to discover the most powerful fat-flushing fruit on the planet, and how if you eat it exactly 1 hour before bed, you can melt away your frustrating belly fat faster than you ever imagined possible. A bedtime fat-flushing secret so bizarre and so powerful, it can easily help you melt away up to 13 pounds in the next 10 days, even if you don't exercise. Hollywood movie stars eat one of these every night before bed, leading up to the red carpet. And get this, my friend's wife ate this bizarre bedtime fat flusher to mysteriously drop over 30 pounds after having 2 kids on the verge of turning 40. Now, the crazy thing is, she weighs less than she did in high school 2 decades ago, even though she eats chocolate and/or ice cream nearly every single night, according to her husband. Even doctors are finally starting to catch on to the bedtime belly-burning benefits of this little-known late-night snack. Most important of all, it helped save the life of Jerry, an overweight 46-year-old mother of 2 with heart disease, chronic fatigue, and high blood pressure, who was also on the verge of life-threatening open heart surgery. To miraculously lose 2.5 pounds of frustrating belly fat in just 3 days. Then she quickly melted away another 17 pounds of fat after that. And in less than 3 months, Jerry lost 61 pounds and completely reversed her symptoms of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and chronic fatigue. That's right, 17 pounds in just 3 weeks and 61 pounds in less than 3 months. Going from this to this, all from eating this one fat-flushing fruit after 8 p.m. every night. Now, the reason this works so well is because it contains a chemical compound called oleic acid, which, by the way, is flooded with fat-melting molecules that increase fat burning at the genetic level to jumpstart your weight loss and metabolism. And it helps reduce blood pressure while eliminating inflammation in your belly so your body can finally start burning fat again. What most people don't know is that this all-natural belly slimming substance is made up of potent antioxidants that also help slow down aging and prevent premature wrinkles. So not only do you lose weight quickly, you naturally look younger because your smooth skin now has a vibrant glow that was never there before. And it works even better the older you are. The problem is, most people pass right by it at the grocery store, even though it's the most powerful fat burner on the planet. You see, there is one crucial trick, however. Some people need more of this fat-flushing fruit, and others need less. And it all comes down to your unique fat-burning fingerprints. Now, lucky for you, once I share this secret with you, this powerful fruit will work its magic on even your toughest fatty areas. That's because this exotic fruit melts fat faster than eating more green vegetables. It shrinks your waistline quicker than choking down a bunch of dry salads. And it even burns fat faster than cutting calories and skipping meals. The crazy thing is, it takes less than 3 minutes a day. And it didn't just transform Jerry's life, it also transformed the life of her brother Eric, who melted away 46 pounds in just 2 months, even though this guy barely exercised and loves to eat. Going from this to this, while completely flattening his belly, reversing the symptoms of chronic heart disease that ran in his family, and eliminating any risk of type 2 diabetes. That's right, Jerry and Eric together lost 119 pounds in a matter of months, dramatically catapulting their vitality, erasing chronic knee and back pain, all while leaving their friends and family speechless. And what happened next was even more incredible. Jerry's husband immediately noticed her renewed, vibrant, and youthful glow, which turned their sex life around and made him fall deeply in love with her all over again. Her energy was off the charts, and she no longer struggled to get out of bed in the morning. However, the scary truth is, Jerry almost didn't make it. In fact, she almost died right in front of her two little girls after dropping them off for soccer practice one sunny afternoon, slumped over her steering wheel on the verge of a sudden heart attack that she never saw coming, as her two little girls looked on in agony, terrified they'd lose their mother for good. All because she had too much deadly belly fat, acting like a ticking time bomb in her stomach. You see, in the emergency room, the doctors discovered a mysterious metabolic glitch that was plugging up her arteries and clogging her liver, which led to abnormal fat storage around her belly because her digestive system wasn't absorbing the nutrients it needs to function from her food. It turns out this hidden condition affects millions of women and men over 40 around the world, with most people never even knowing, especially if your body likes to store fat in your belly. So if you're struggling to lose weight and nothing seems to change, no matter how hard you try, or maybe your energy isn't where you'd like it to be, leaving you feeling sluggish and moody when you have no idea why, then this metabolic glitch, this glitch just above your belly, may be the reason why. And in just a minute, I'll also tell you about 2 toxic fruits you must avoid for the next 24 hours, because they may be secretly adding more inches of deadly belly fat to your waistline without any warning. I can almost guarantee these 2 toxic fruits are in your kitchen right now. So pay close attention, because the unconventional advice I'm about to share goes against everything the government and mainstream media want you to believe. You see, it all started shortly after Jerry turned 40. She started feeling tired all the time and had sudden mood swings that were never there before. Even worse, she put on an extra 33 pounds out of nowhere after having kids. And she started experiencing more body aches that affected her sleep. However, she didn't think much of it. She simply thought that's what happens as you get older and become a parent. Your kids become the priority, and your body takes a back seat. She was constantly hungry with huge sugar cravings, and she even told me she was no longer intimate with her husband because the spark in their marriage, well, it flamed out years ago. Deep down, she didn't feel like she could get her body back after having 2 kids. She even secretly considered liposuction and a breast lift before backing out at the last minute because she was too scared. And she finally hit rock bottom when people at work would ask when the baby was due. A baby she had had years ago. Talk about heartbreaking, devastating. It was by far the worst feeling in the world. So even though her clothes felt like they were getting tighter and she struggled to zip up the jeans she had been wearing for years, she had absolutely no idea there was a ticking time bomb building in her belly until it was too late. However, if she hadn't stumbled on this 3-minute morning breakthrough that activates a little-known fat-burning cycle buried deep in the human metabolism, she would still be following the same outdated information from the greedy government platform. Lies such as avoiding fatty foods like bacon, cheese, and butter when that's the exact opposite of what you should be doing. And she never would have experienced the magical healing methods that added decades onto her life. Look, all I ask is to please give me your full attention for the next few minutes. Otherwise, you could miss the one piece of critical information that could save your life like it did Jerry's. Now, you may be wondering, how do I know all of this? Well, my name is Gary, and I'm the guy who saved Jerry's life from a near-fatal heart attack and open heart surgery with a bizarre 3-minute morning routine. Yet, what I'm most proud of is this. I'm her older brother. You see, for years I watched her and my brother Eric struggle with their weight and saw how it nearly ruined their marriages. And when I got the call that the sister I loved more than anything in the world was slumped over her steering wheel and fighting for her life on the verge of open heart surgery, it was like I instantly received a spark from God to step in and help save her life. And I'm still shocked by her amazing total body transformation that reversed her heart disease, miraculously melted away her belly fat, and eliminated the chronic fatigue that was crippling her life. So if you have 10 or more pounds to lose, yet it seems like nothing ever works, and you just don't feel like yourself anymore, or maybe you're tired all the time no matter how much you rest, and you can't remember the last time you got a good night's sleep, then you may be suffering from the same mysterious metabolic glitch that forced my sister Jerry to store more belly fat no matter how much she exercised or how healthy she ate. All because one of the most vital organs in her body was malfunctioning without her ever knowing. The good news is, in just a few minutes, I'll reveal all the science and research behind this breakthrough 3-minute morning routine that's so simple and so easy. Well, you can lose as much weight as you desire and reverse the dangerous side effects of extra belly fat like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and high cholesterol without ever leaving your home. Plus, I'll also share the one forgotten naked nutrient that flushes out the fat-trapping toxins suffocating your heart, your liver, and your arteries at this very moment. You see, scientists have identified an often overlooked nutrient deficiency that causes women and men over 40 to store more abdominal fat. And it's often missed by American doctors during routine checkups because the research is so new. On the bright side, I'll also share the secret apple detox drink and a tummy tightening tea my sister Jerry drank every morning to jumpstart her fat burning metabolism. These morning detox drinks were the building blocks of Jerry's weight loss, making her feel lighter, leaner, and skinnier day after day. And these remarkable results continued until she recently posted a picture from Lake Tahoe where she finally flaunted a bikini for the first time in 15 years, even though she's in her late 40s. You too can experience these amazing belly slimming results, even if you have kids and think your body will never be the same. Even if you have horrible genetics and your hormones are all out of whack. And even if you have a sweet tooth that craves sugar and never seems to go away. But first, I have to tell you one thing. The weight loss industry has been preying on hardworking people like you and I for years with their overpriced medications, bogus pills, and shady supplements that promise you the world without ever delivering any real results. These bold-faced con men claiming their latest and greatest pill or powder will make you lose 10 pounds overnight or some other crazy claim, well, they only prey on your trusting nature while draining your bank account with their bogus products. And while my kind-hearted sister fell victim to all of these gimmicks and late-night infomercials that seemed too good to be true, the real problem was she didn't realize the death-like side effects that come with having belly fat. Listen, if you have even just a few extra pounds of fat around your belly, you're at a much higher risk for a host of horrible diseases like heart hypertension, high blood pressure, heart disease, chronic fatigue, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and the mysterious metabolic glitch clogging your arteries and suffocating your liver most people don't even know they have. That's why it's so important that you listen to Jerry's story to the very end, because her miraculous fat-burning breakthrough can not only save your life, but the lives of your parents, your children, and the people you love most. And the best part is, you can use this breakthrough 3-minute morning ritual as soon as you wake up to burn a bit of belly fat in less than the next 24 hours. And in just 7 days, your belly will begin to flatten and feel a bit more firm. I'm talking your love handles will start to shrink. Your energy will shoot through the roof and you'll no longer struggle to get out of bed in the morning. And that frustrating fat hanging off the back of your arms and suffocating your thighs will smooth out and slowly disappear to reveal the tight and toned body you'll be ecstatic to show off to the entire world. This fat flushing trick works even better the older you are because it syncs with the natural hormonal changes that occur after 40 to melt more fat around the clock, just like it did for Kelly Beggs. Now, Kelly's a school teacher from Smithton, Illinois. She lost 23 pounds in just 6 weeks when nothing ever worked for her before. And her transformation was so incredible, it ignited the spark in her husband, Scott, who ended up losing 31 pounds in just 6 weeks, transforming their family in just over a month to willingly receive God's ultimate gift. You see, Kelly and Scott's personal transformations were so incredible, it motivated their teenage son, Nate, to follow in their footsteps. And since Kelly and Scott showed him the way without saying a single word about eating healthier or exercising, because their jaw-dropping results spoke for themselves, well, Nate lost 17 pounds to skyrocket his confidence and send his self-esteem soaring when most teenagers are more confused than ever. And as a family, they lost 71 pounds in less than 2 months, all because they started eating more of this magical green fat-burning fruit and this one naked nutrient that unclogs the fat from your liver so you can lose more weight. Like I said, my name is Gary, and here I am spending time with Jerry before her health took a turn for the worse. Now, over the past 25 years, I've helped thousands of women and men in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, heck, all the way up to their 70s and 80s, transform their bodies and their lives with my strange yet effective fat-burning methods. I'm also a #1 international best-selling author while being featured on CBS, Fox, NBC, ABC, and the CW network, reaching millions around the world. And after becoming Chicago's #1 celebrity trainer, because my science-based background was delivering results no one else could copy, I got a reputation for working with the toughest and most difficult men and women who were metabolically broken and could never burn off their stubborn fat no matter how hard they tried. These people were on the verge of obesity, and some were even too heavy to exercise because a single wrong step could buckle their knees or blow out their ankles, which turned out to be a gift from God because it forced me to create unique and unusual fat-burning strategies that worked for anyone, no matter their physical condition. And to this day, I draw on my decades worth of face-to-face experience, helping people lose 10, 20, and even 50 or more pounds in just a matter of months. However, even though I've helped thousands of people transform their bodies and their lives through my strange yet effective fat-burning methods, nothing prepared me for what Jerry was going through. You see, in Jerry's situation, we didn't have time to take things slow.